Hello everybody, my name's Michael K. and welcome to a replica Airguns video. Today's a bit of an update video. I wanted to touch base on a couple products that I've actually reviewed in the past. Both of these pistols are pellet pistols from Webley. We have the Webley Tempest right here, which is a spring piston design. And then we have a multi-pump pellet pistol over here, where you can pump it anywhere from 1 to 3 pumps. Both of these pistols come in .177 caliber pellet and .22 caliber pellet. And the reason I wanted to revisit these pistols is because we were kind of out of stock of them for quite some time, and there have been a few little changes, specifically with the Alecto here, that I wanted to touch base on. Now keep in mind, I have reviewed both of these pistols. I've done tabletop reviews and field test shooting reviews for both of these guns. I'll put links in the description and also in the video here for you. Now Webley as a company has been through a little bit of a rocky road over the past several years, but they seem to have sorted it out, and they are the distributor of these guns. These guns are both made in Turkey. As a matter of fact, the Webley Alecto is actually made by Attack Arms, who makes the Zeraki blank guns, and they make very high quality products. So let's quickly look at these guns. Now this gun is essentially identical to the one that I've reviewed, which was a Turkish version. And the difference between the Turkish version and the English made version, well, matter of fact, this one's just got more power. Right out of the box, the 22 has about 425 feet per second using, roughly an 11 grain or 12 grain pellet. That's a 22 caliber pellet. If you're shooting .177 caliber pellets, it's going to be right up to our 500 foot per second max. Nice gun, really nice size. I mean, this would be an ideal backpack gun. Pop it in your backpack. Once you sight it in, it's a little bit strange how you sight it in, but once you sight it in, this gun's very accurate, up to 30 feet or more even. Rifled barrel, of course. This is the 22 caliber version. Lots of stopping power. This would put down small pests, or especially if you're backpacking and you need some food, some squirrels and whatnot, would be ideal. Very tiny, not very heavy. Has sort of a revolver style grip. This safety works only when you've cocked it. Now to cock it, people have brought to my attention, you hold it like this essentially. One hand like that, finger off the trigger, and then you just put your thumb and you cock it. It's actually not too bad. It's got a lot of spring tension, but if you do it the right way, fairly easy. So again, make sure to check out my tabletop and written reviews for this pistol. Very good quality. Alright, let's look at the Webley Alecto, again made by Attack Arms. This is a multi-pump pistol, and I do want to mention this pistol is the new version. So the other ones that we were selling were the old version. They didn't have the black internals. These black internals, this is the actual air reservoir here. And some of the original ones had a seam. I don't know if you can see it, but they had a seam that ran along here. It looks like it's almost machined now. It looks different. But there was some cracking and leaking in here, and people would overpump them, and that's usually what caused the problem. But they've sort of beefed this up so that it handles that pressure better. And also, this version that we're selling now, I'll just pump it once, just so you can hear. It's not going to hurt this gun to fire it. There's no pellets in it. Pull your trigger. Safety goes on automatically. Pop it off, and that's just one pump. Now this gun with 3 pumps gets right up to the legal limit. A lot of power out of this gun. Originally, our first versions that we sold, to be honest, they were kind of underpowered. And people were always trying to modify the valve, adjust the valve, get directions or instructions on how to do that, and people were potentially making these guns too powerful. Sometimes they'd close the valve off entirely, which meant if they overpumped it, they could damage it. And again, you're getting into too high FPS for our Canada laws, which could make this gun restricted, and then you'd need to register it and have the right, licenses and all that stuff. You don't want to get in there with this. You just want this to be a nice, high-quality pellet pistol that's right near our maximum uncontrolled regulation sort of laws, and that's what you want this to be, and it is. It's right there. It's right where you want it to be. You don't need to monkey around with it anymore. Again, make sure to watch these reviews, the tabletop reviews, field test reviews for both these guns. Of course, they come, with manuals and whatnot, and boxes. Here's your, you can see here, your Alecto information. Right, adjustable triggers on both of these guns. The Alecto even comes with a little chart that shows the, the performance that it got. So it's been inspected, all those things. The Tempest, really quickly, just comes in a cardboard box. Nothing too fancy. While the Alecto comes in a really nice hard case. foam lined. Got some tools and things in there, some lubrication for adjusting your different things here as well. Cleaning rod as well. So nice. Alright, again, make sure to watch those reviews, the tabletop field test review. Both of these guns are awesome pellet shooters. Highly recommend both of them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Until next time, take care.